Hello everybody, it's Angie. Coming on with part 5 of decorating our journal pages using die cuts. And today's video is going to be using a cute little fairy and just a filigree, I guess you would call it, kind of a designed, I don't know what you call those, lace die kind of, so to speak. But yeah, I thought we would try and incorporate these and decorate a page, okay? So I've already done my die cuts and I just used some random scraps, which is what I had left over from a previous video that we think we did on day 2. And so I just cut out a few of those. I only cut out one of these. I wanted to cut out more. This one's kind of bent. But this particular die, I don't know, I got both of these actually from AliExpress. But this one, for some reason, it doesn't cut real well. I don't know, it doesn't cut real well. So I barely got one out of it. I cut out like 3 or 4 and I was only able to salvage one. And that seems to be the par for the course every time I use this particular die. So I always put it to the back saying I'm not going to use it anymore. But it's so pretty. I love these kind of dies, and I always pull it out, but there's always a lot of time that passes and I forget that it doesn't cut well. And then I pull it out and I waste paper and I get frustrated with myself. So anyway, with that being said, let's move along. I have a piece of coffee dyed paper, and it's just 8.5 by 11 folded in half, which is our standard size when we're using our journals. So I thought we would use that today to decorate. My thought was we would just, and I think this would look, I mean, totally up to you, but I think this would look great in like a fairy dreamy kind of mystical type journal, theme journal. But yeah, I thought we would take her, and I was trying to just do a light inking around the edge, and I just used a red ink pad that I had, just a little small one. And she's kind of a delicate cut, but I was just trying to neatly go around and just put a little emphasis around the edges of this die so it would stand out just a little bit better on the paper. So it does help, but some of the pieces, and like her arms and stuff, are just so, I don't want to tear it. So that's about the best I could do. And then I thought I would try, and this one's a pretty delicate, intricate cut as well. But I thought I would try to see if I could ink that one up just a little bit. And I don't know how well I'm gonna do, but just a little bit here and there, because that pink is such a light color. It's like a pastel pink, and we definitely want it to be seen on the paper. And I think that would look really nice, that pink against that coffee dyed. Give you a really nice vintage but delicate look. And as I was looking at these colors and these cuts, I was like, yeah, that would be perfect if we can achieve that. So let's just give it a try. So that brings it out just a bit. And I thought I'd try and just blend those edges, soften those edges up on her a little bit. So how is everyone today? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm coming on kind of late today. It's been kind of a busy day, and this is my first chance getting into my craft room with you guys. So I hope everybody had a wonderful day. Okay, so I think that's pretty good, just to give it a little color. So what I was thinking, and I had this left over from yesterday's video. I show you how you guys could just randomly tear pages just for journaling spots, and it'd be a great addition to journal pages. So I had a couple of these. If you remember correctly, we used the 2 larger ones for our demonstration yesterday. So I had these 2 smaller ones left, so I grabbed one of those. And what I thought we would do to decorate this page and make it look pretty is we're going to start with getting some glue and getting this baby down if I can. Like I said, it's very fragile. I don't want to tear it up. And usually why I was trying to cut out more than one of these is because when they're really intricate like that, like this particular one, what I like to do is layer them, and it strengthens the pieces and the little curls and the tiddly bits and the thin strips and so forth like that, is I like to layer on 2 or 3 pieces thick, and that really strengthens them quite a bit, and you can, it just makes them easier to work with. But like I said, I was only able to get one decent one out of this, so that's what we got to work with. So we'll do our best. So I thought we would just tuck this right up in a corner, and I'm choosing to put it right up in the upper right hand corner, but you could do lower corner, bottom corner, totally up to you. And we'll try and get that down as best we can. Okay, I'm gonna try and just work a little bit in these little pieces that are sticking up. Pokey tools come in really handy for this type of thing. And when that glue dries, it will dry clear. Okay, I'm going to try and put another piece right under here. And I think we'll be, oops, I think we'll be good. And we got her down without tearing it. Okay. So then the little fairy, who doesn't like working with a fairy? And this would look great in like a shabby chic page too, a shabby chic journal. I mean, just anything feminine and delicate, it would look really nice. So I thought we would put her down on the bottom corner. And again, I'm just going to use some glue stick because it's thin paper that we're working with, so it will stick down very well. And again, on her, if you wanted to, you could layer her up just to give it a little added dimension and dimension to the page, and she would look really cute having more than one layer as well. But we're just gonna get her down. Again, you may see something and think of something that might work even better. But this is just strictly just ideas for you guys. Not every page in your journal has to have a pocket or a tuck spot. Some of them are great, just being decorated, just for prettiness, just to have a pretty page to look at. Not every single page you have to stick a pocket or a belly band, you know, or a tuck. Just make it a pretty page. Just throw a few of those pages in there, here and there. Okay, so there she is. I think she's cute. And then I thought I would incorporate this, and I already distressed those with the vintage photo, but just since we've got kind of a pinky toned page going on, maybe I can just incorporate just a little bit of this in there. We'll see if I can get a little color. Don't need much, just so it'll kind of like tie in. That's good. Just a little hint. Just a little hint. And then I thought we would throw this down just as a little journaling spot. Nothing major. Okay, see how that's just coming together already? Doesn't that look nice? But to take it one step further, I was looking at the fairy, and you can see her hand. It looks like to me like she's kind of holding her hand out like this. So what I thought is I have pulled out my, this is one of my planner, Julie Knitting planner stamps, and it has these little hearts on there, and it says spread love. So what I thought we would do, where's the end of this? Oh, up here. What I thought we would do, and that was the initial reason why I pulled out that red ink, was we would use that heart die. And I know there's actually two of them. One solid and one not solid. And then spread love. I thought that would be nice on here with the hearts. And there's a lot of them. There's happy and smile. And there's even that. To kind of tie in with that, maybe we can incorporate that. Okay, so let's start with the hearts. And this is the only acrylic block I could find. Sorry guys, I know it's kind of big and bulky on the screen, but I have smaller ones. But for the life of me, I cannot find them. Okay, so I thought we would just randomly put some hearts down. But I wanted to put some, like, she's blowing them up out of her hand, like sending little kisses and hugs and love out into the universe. So I thought we would just lightly, and that is light because that's not inking up too well, but that's fine because we don't want it to be. Oh yeah, that looks cute. It looks like they're just going out into the air. And they're just going up into the, yes. Okay, let's use the other one. Put a few of those. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And you can just do as many or as few as you want. Just when you think that page is full enough, then you stop. And then this says spread love. So I thought we could put that on there, but I think I want to do that in black. So let me grab my black. I thought we would just put that right on the journal spot. And maybe down by her. And just kind of do what you think. I don't know. We're spreading love. Okay. And then there's this little doodad here. Maybe we want to put that in the corners here. How about that? That's cute. I'm going to turn it upside down. And we'll put one in this corner. And there we go. Very cute. And let's see, what else can we do? I've got these little pearl beads here. I wonder if we can dig out some of the small ones. Let's see what we've got. Got all different sizes in here, so you've got to, let's see what the smallest ones in here are. Those are all kind of big. That's the smallest we've got. Maybe put a couple in the corner on the flowers. Yeah, I don't really like that. Oh, I've got this too. A couple of these, maybe. Let's see. Just cut these few off on this strip here, and let's see if we can put those somewhere on the page. Oops. Okay, clumsy. Let's get this right. Okay. That's why when you're done with one thing, you get it out of the way. All right. Let's see. No, I don't think so. I kind of like it. We can go ahead and just put it down since we've already cut it out. Maybe just right there. I think that's good enough right there. I think that's a nice page. So that just gives you an idea. Even though you think, oh, that wouldn't go look good in a vintage journal, I think that looks great. I mean, that would look great in as a shabby chic page. Just throw that in there. Like I said, if you did a mystical fantasy themed journal, that would look great. It's just feminine in general. So any type of a feminine, I mean, if I wanted to go further, I could pull out some lace, you know, and do stuff like that. But I'm just showing you different ideas on how to decorate using the dies. You know, other than dies, all I took was a couple pieces of scrap paper, a little bit of ink, and just a small piece of bling. That's all we did. So there we go. Okay, so that's the one thought. Now for the other one, what I thought we would do is I have, again, I have this die. And this die is a Dreamcatcher die. Again, I think I purchased it from AliExpress. And I don't buy too many dies anymore these days. These are all dies that I've had for many, many moons. Okay, so I cut out several of them because I didn't know what color I'd want to use. I have some just all pastel colors, blue, pinks, and greens. But since we're on this pink thing, we can keep going with that. So let's turn this over. And I thought we could do something, which again, I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a try. Since I have two, I'm going to use one as a stencil. And I don't really need to cut those off, but we'll go ahead and cut them off just so I have them out of my way. And what I thought I would do, because I thought we'd put one right up in here in the corner. And we're going to try and incorporate some of this deeper color here. And don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to give it a go. And if I could stay inside the lines. And we don't need a lot. Like I said, this is just for background. I'm thinking just for a little bit of background. Because this what I cut the dies out of, these pastel colors. They're so light, just to bring a little bit added color and depth to our page. So I'm just going around. I don't know how well you can see that on camera. I'm just going around and stenciling in, trying to be delicate and careful that I don't tear or move or shift the piece. And I think that's pretty good there. I think I better stop while I'm ahead. Get a little bit more down on this bottom piece. Okay, and then we're going to lift it up. Ah, not too bad. Not too bad. So that's what we've got so far. Nice. And then I thought we would put this down over it. Just like that. Okay, so let me grab my glue stick and we're gonna try to glue that up. Again, just being careful not to tear it. I don't know why I chose all these little intricate dies to work with, but those are what caught my eye when I thought I'd do this little series of die cuts. Just trying to pull out stuff that I haven't used and haven't touched in a long time and revisit those and see how we can use them. Okay, so I'm going to try and line it up a little bit with our stenciling. Oh, turn that just a bit. Let's see if we can get that. And it's not. There we go. And down we go. And I'm going to use a piece of paper and just rub that out. And slowly pull it back. Slowly pull it back. Okay. Considering I had only done this in my head and not tried it out prior before filming, I don't think that's too bad. Not too bad. Okay, then you can leave it as is if you wanted to. And then I also brought along these dies. They're just little doily dies, and I cut out several of those. I stamped a few of them with some vintage stamps. Well, that one was good. As you can see, I just stamped the center of a few of them just to kind of see what I wanted to work with. Just a few different random stamps. Again, all pastel colors. And as I was stamping them, it got me to thinking, since we're putting this up in this corner, we could take 3 of the pink ones that match. Let's see, what do we want to use? Maybe, well, we got these 3 that are all the same cut. They all have the same cut. All 3 of these are the same. This one's the same. I think that'll look better. Okay, we could take 3 of these and overlap them just enough in the corner and if we put it down carefully enough, we can have it as a little tuck spot. And get a roll of paper and we just put it down on the edges and secure, and we've got ourselves a little tuck spot right there, just to throw a little something in. So I thought that would be nice. So let's do that. And since I have these stamped, I need to try and make sure my words are going in the right direction. So I want this one overlapping just a bit. So let's do that. Move this way. And again, if you're doing something like this, you definitely want to use a good glue. I'm just using the glue stick just for video purposes. So I need to glue about the top half of this. Or, yeah. Did I got that right? Okay. And then we're gonna put that down over the top of those. And then once those are secure, then we come back over it with another glue, and we're just going to treat it just like we would a pocket or a tuck, and we're just going to put a little bit of glue along the edges. And if I can see, poke tool here. Okay, glue. So start with me today. There we go. All right, what's going on with my glue here? There we go. Just being impatient, that's all. Just me being impatient. And I'm just going to dab some here and there along those laced edges. And get some glue down. And we're going to put that down just like that. Okay? So again, very minimal but effective. Okay? Nice way to decorate a a journal. If we wanted to go a step further, say maybe you wanted a little bit more dimension, you know, that was just too flat for you. Say we took one of these. Oh, right, fits right in the middle there. We could put that down. Layer those. Okay. Alrighty, this glue is sticking on me. All right. And say I want to center that right in the middle. And put that down. Okay. There we go. Then we've got a little something tying. Say maybe that's not enough. I'll use the bling on the other one. Oh, how about these white flowers right here? Okay. That's good because these are flat flowers, so they won't take up too much space on your journal page. We can throw a flower down right there. I want to put one. And if we wanted to kind of just layer them. That's kind of a bit much, I think, on the flowers. Maybe if I could take that one off. Maybe I can remove this one. If I'm careful. Yeah. Okay, something like that. I think on both spots, top and bottom, I think that was just a bit much. Okay, if you wanted to go a step further, get some flat back pearls, and maybe, I don't have any little small mini ones, but if you did, that would look nice on these little knots here, what's supposed to be part of the feathers. That would look nice. Put 3 little enamel dots right there. That would look nice. Okay. If we wanted to ink the page up, run a piece of lace down the edge. But there we go, guys. We've got 2 nice pages, effective pages, decorative pages, just with 2 different dies on each page. Okay, we're using a Dreamcatcher die and a doily die, just layering those up, and then we've got ourselves a tuck spot for a little small tag right there. Okay, stick a little small journaling card in there, decorate that up to fit your page. That would look really cute, really cute. Run a piece of ruffled trim or lace right down there. That would be cute. Totally up to you. Okay, so there's one page, and then there's our other page using our fairy and our little, whatever you call that die, using a little journal spot, a little piece of bling, and stamping in a few random places. Very nice and effective decorated page. Okay, so I hope that gave you some inspiration. Hope that gave you some ideas of how to revisit your particular dies. You may not have these dies, but you may have something similar, and maybe that gave you some inspiration and some ideas on how to incorporate some dies in your journals, guys. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video today. I thank you so very much for your time and for your watching. I hope you give it a try. Pull out those dies, guys. Use them up. Okay, have fun with them. Have a play. Just cut them out and just set them around and move them around as much as you want. Sometimes what I even do is I'll make myself a layout a page, and I'll walk away, go do something, and then I come back, and it kind of just, I don't know, it just resets my brain sometimes, and when I come back, I look at it in a different way. I move the pieces around, and it just clicks. At some point, the things just click for you, and you'll find something that you like. Okay? So anyway, my mouth is getting dry. I'm about to drink my tea here. I hope that gives you some inspiration. I hope you like the pages, and I hope you definitely give it a try. Okay? So thank you so much today. I will see you tomorrow. We're going to have one more video on decorating your pages with dies, and then I think I'm ready to get back into my journal making. Usually when I make a journal, I need to take a break for a bit and just kind of reset myself. And then, yeah, so this is kind of giving me some ideas. I want to get back into a journal, so I'm going to start another journal at the end of the week. Okay? So thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.